Had a very nice walk this morning along the beach. Ruined. Absolutely ruined by someone's fucking dad, who'd obviously got loose. I don't know whether or not he was under. He should have been under someone else's, protection, guard. It was someone else's responsibility. But it looked like someone's dad. It was a very low tide. It was down on the beach. Lovely. Oh, beautiful. Sun. Oh, sand on Brighton Beach. Imagine that. If the tide goes out far enough, there's actually sand there. It's not just old syringes full of yesterday's skag and used condoms full of any number of STDs from any number of users as the communal Brighton Beach condom gets passed around like a Woodstock doobie. No, if the tide goes back far enough, oh, beautiful sand. Me and Long Dog go down there, for just schnaffling, just sniffing stuff, see what's about, jump in the drink. Lovely. Anyway, I was ruined by someone's dad. I guess it was someone's dad. He stood there looking out to sea. He's got his shoes off and he's up to about that far in, so he's got commitment issues. But he's standing there and carrying on like he's at a fucking Psy-Trance festival or something. He's looking out to sea. He's wearing completely normal clothes, normal dad clothes, yeah? It's on my Instagram stories. You can go and look at it yourself. Oh, ruined my morning. And he's standing there up to his shins, up to his fucking dad shins in the sea, in the drink, just looking out at the wind turbines. Don't know if you've seen the wind turbines. Some people like them, some people don't. Some people are scared of them. Some people are phobic of wind turbines. I don't know why. And what you're expecting them to have? What, they're going to finger you? What, you're going to have to do a Me Too on a wind turbine? Ludicrous. It's never going to happen. Too big, too strong, too powerful, too cruel. Anyway, he's there. He's got his shorts rolled up, which is stupid because he's only up to his shins. It's fucking stupid, dumb, pasty dad shins. He's looking out to sea, and he's going like this. So for those of you who are just listening on the podcast, imagine if you were trying to do a dance that might encourage a cobra, a snake, cobra or something, or another majestic snake, a dancing snake, one of the dancing snakes from out east or wherever. Imagine you were trying to encourage a cobra to dance with you. And it really, it was quite sexual in a way. It was quite, the hips were going. It was not unlike, I don't know who it was that posted it. Someone posted in the Lobster Crew group on Facebook a old, maybe 1970s, possibly 80s video about how it was like a how-to tutorial video of how to do dirty dancing, how to dance the forbidden dance, a dance so erotic that it's been banned in all the nightclubs in the northeast. And he's looking at it. Maybe he is a secret work. Maybe he was having an acid flashback. I don't know, but I don't want it going on in my backyard. Anyway, so I've got this bit of paper here that was just on the desk. I don't know why it was here. Someone come in? I don't know what the thing is, but anyway, I've decided that I'm just going to use it. This is going to be my shit list. Now, who's going to be on Rankin's shit list today? Anyway, Psy-Trance dad. I can't get the words in the right order because I'm not very good at writing. PSY Trance. Dad. He is currently top of my shit list, but it's all to play for with Rankin's shit list, really. Anyone could go on it at any time. It might be the first step towards a ban. It might be what comes after the ban. I don't know. If I could have banned him, I could have banned him. I could have banned him round the back of the head, Could have given him a stiff right, dropped him, folded the boy like an armchair, lawn chair, deck chair, beach, deck chair, folded him like a deck chair. Oof, he's gone down. You could drown a man in that much water. And maybe I should have, Or maybe, I tell you what would have been nice. Sneak up behind. All right, okay, so I see Tom Robinson. He's on the shit list. Okay. Tom Robinson. Not that. Robinson. brackets, not that one. Okay, that's another one on my shit list. Okay, good. What would have been nice, go up behind him and do that thing where you push the back of someone's knees a little bit and they go, ugh. That would have been nice. Or wedgied him. You know, that's also an option, isn't it? Put yourself on the list for not updating the rankings record. Okay, Chode's on the list. Okay, Chode, third in command. Chode, Ryder. I'm going to spell Ryder with an I rather than a Y as well, because you don't get the luxury of sass when you're on the shit list. So, anyway, that ruined my morning. I could have choked him. I could have gone up behind a little, lovely little rear naked choke. He wouldn't have been expecting it. I'm just getting my morning groove on. Just opening up the body, opening up the chakras. Oh, just putting the hair down the trousers just a little bit. Oh, feel the sunlight on my body, looking out to sea, connecting with Mother Earth. Oh, we're torturing Mother Earth, but don't worry, Psy-Trance Dad is here to caress your naked body with my slightly grubby mitts. Fuck him. Fuck Psy-Trance Dad. Get him in a nice rear naked choke, and then just little bump just to bring him down to the knees, and just as the lights are just slowly going out, just like shh, no more tears. That's it, no more tears. Shh, no, it's okay. It's okay, that's enough. Shh, no more tears. And then it'd just drift, and it'd just drift off into the cold, yet in a funny sort of way, warm embrace of death. Just drift away, drifting up towards the Elysium fields. Get there, and then just turning around like a sky like that. St. Peter, or is it Peter on the gate? Peter, St. Peter on the gates, the pearly gates. Would see Psy-Trance Dad drifting towards him. Yeah, I'm connecting with the energy of the universe, and just go. No, just give him that little turn round, waggly finger. Just send him off down into the fiery abyss. As you get buggered by Beelzebub for all of eternity. It's fair. It's fair treatment. Fair fucking treatment, Psy-Trance Dad. You ruined my morning. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 9 minutes past 10. It's Monday morning. It's Threshold.fm. It's coffee and memes. It's another fucking week of it.
Steady job and a couple extra potatoes. That's all I want.
You're getting on. You're pushing 30, Slugger. You know, it's time to think about getting some ambition.
Oh, I always figured I'd live a little bit longer without it.
Don't forget, kid, that what you're trying to do here is to be bright and chipper and entertaining and intelligent and sort of glitzy, and that's funny, and it's kind of cool, and it's interesting, and it's edgy, and all of that. It puts that facade of momentary charisma on you, and if you don't play that out, you actually fail.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Threshold.fm, welcome to Coffee and Memes, welcome to Monday fucking morning. Another week of this madness, another week of just the enema of life, just washing your hopes and dreams out of your sweaty, hairy, unbleached anus. Guys, there's very little news. I will say it's a real poverty of amusing news this week, which potentially means there's something big on the horizon. It's often the way. The day before Diana died, no news. Day before 9/11, no news. Nobody died. Yeah. So maybe it's all gearing up to something. Maybe that apocalypse I've been dreaming for so long might be upon us. Shooters wise, some good bits though. Deal with Dem by K9, I guess. K9. That's a bit fun. It's nice. Sawtooth, spelled all in capitals, by Reaper, also spelled all in capitals. That's the thing, I guess. That's going to be one of those ones where, like, you put on a flyer, someone spelled it without all in capitals. Like, no, that's spelled all in capitals. All right, pal. What Now? By Total Science and War. That's a bit fun. Chris, TC, and Jakes. Whew, that's a threes up. Who do you reckon's the meat in that sandwich? Chrissy Chris, I guess. Look to the Skies by Calix and TB. And Disco Action by Mean Teeth off their Don't Mention the Artwork EP. Good stuff. Was there anything else? Oh, Survey. Hotline. That's from last week. Didn't get played. Any other bits that bear repeating from last week? I keep going on at that logistics track. I feel I played it twice. I just still feel like it's not quite getting the attention it deserves. It's a lovely bit. 1964 Document 1, that got played, didn't it? Malware, Unglued and Face, that got played. It's been played a few times. So, yeah, it's just fucking yeah. What have people been doing at the weekend? What's been going on? Tell me, give me marks out of 10 for your weekend. Let me know, and give me a mark out of 10 and then a 3-word description of your weekend. It can be positive, can be negative, can be anything. Can be made up words. Dimmy just says beach. Been at the beach. Nice. Go on, marks out of 10. 3 words. What was your weekend all about? And while you're all getting into that, let's have a look at the skies. Calix and TB. Any particular poor answers, you'll end up on the shit list, all right? Matt Wright says 2 out of 10, kids, moving, no drugs. That's 4 words. But, good. Had a crack at it. That's all right, isn't it? Daniel Hogg is 13 minutes late. He's going on the shit list. Hogg. Mitten doesn't understand the list. He's going on. Psy-Trance in the house. Don't worry, guys. Wesley's here. He's going to guard the shit list. Make sure there are no fake entries. Treating it something like a blockchain in a way. It's decentralised, you know. Speculative. Blockchain. Yeah, that's Look to the Skies by Calix and TB. Guessing it's on RAM. I'd imagine so. Lovely bit. Standard, like, oldie worldy tune length as well. About 7 minutes long or something. Imagine that. Imagine that. Who's got 7 minutes to spend on drum and bass? Fucking hell, not me. Jesus, wow. 5.5 at best. Outrageous. Oh, God. Where are we? Lad, let's get this up on the doodad. Lad. You know, lads and that. Why are you ruining my life already? I mean, I do so much. I try so hard. No, that's the old way. No. That's... What? No. Right. Well, that'll do for now, but until then, I'm putting OBS on my shit list. God almighty. Anyway, lad gets Toby Carvery tattoo on his leg, even though he doesn't really like him. Wow, absolute mad lad. A tattoo can be meaningful. No, don't want the preamble. So to Tenerife, where James Grigg decided to get himself a very permanent reminder of everyone's favourite carvery chain, the Toby Carvery. That's a really badly done tattoo. I could do a better job of that. Tattooed 2 or 3 people badly, but not as bad as that in my time. Everyone's favourite carvery and theatre of violence. Toby Carvery. If you're not having a tear up in a Toby Carvery, are you even British? There's one. I think there's one by Withdean Stadium. Withdean, for those that don't know, is an area of Brighton where nothing happens ever. It's on a hill. There's a sports centre. That's it. It really is a void of culture, a void of activity, void of reality. Some people say that if you ever want to climb out of reality and really go behind the scenes, to really get into the whole sort of matrixy thing to find out what's going on behind, that the entrance to that void is the Withdean area of Brighton. It's the sort of it's kind of mirrored by Patcham, which is they're on the other side of London Road, divided by the road is the sort of, I guess London Road is the sort of the arse crack between the two cheeks of the sort of anus area of, I guess, Preston Circus being the anus. For those of you that know the Brighton area, the Preston Circus junction is really the puckered anus of Brighton, with then the cheeks of the ass leading up to the sort of top of the cheeks. The builder's bum really being Withdean and Patcham. Just give you sort of rough idea of the area. I think there's a Toby Carvery there. It makes sense. Bus by the Withdean, by the sports centre, so you can come out of the sports centre and just go straight into the Carvery, having, I don't know, played squash or something, then straight into the Carvery. Many times I've seen people on social media, Brighton types, post a picture of the Carvery saying, "Been wanting to go for ages. Thought it'd be a laugh." And then afterwards, a picture of very sad-looking Rose saying, "Yeah, even for £4, don't go." So anyway, I'm keen to go. I just want to see see if it is just basically a 24-hour tear-up in there, whether or not it's like a sort of WWF Royal Rumble. Are there high-risk manoeuvres coming off the top of the servery area? Is there a sort of chair match? Is Paul Bearer there with his urn, giving it all the business? I don't know, but I want to find out. The tattoo was more than just a drunken idea he had while on a lads, capital L-A-D there, holiday 4 years ago. Though it was, in fact, a pretty impressive act of dedication. Speaking to the Lad Bible, James, 36, says, I got it done in a night out in Tenerife and I like it was about 6 a.m. and I'd been drinking heavily. At the time, I was actually working at Toby Cavalry as a bartender. Oh, right, company man. Very nice. The red, obviously, they're symbolising the sort of, I guess, the Communist Workers' Party, and to show that he really is a truly dedicated, worker. What do you think about that, then? A fairly incredible display of commitment to his job, heavily influenced by alcohol, of course. Surely the boss would be delighted at free advertising, in brackets, sick. Probably led to a promotion, a pay rise. Sadly, all good stories like this one have a twist. When I got back and showed everyone, they were gobsmacked, added James. Now here's a picture of James, and you'll be able to tell by his attire that he's kind of a kooky, wacky guy. He does crazy things. He's a madman. He's a lad. Wow, hang around with him. Only if you want to get into trouble, though. Ha ha ha. There he is. Bucket on head. Wow. On beach, bucket on head. He's a wild man. He's crazy. He's kooky. Check his hard drive. Check his hard drive for CP. And I'm only joking. And then about 2 weeks after I got back, I was sacked. I was constantly late, and in the end, my boss got annoyed. Ouch. But thankfully, there's no hard feelings for James, and he's still pleased with his tat and people's reactions to it, which he admits can be mixed. So this is all you got to do to get into Lad Bible. You have to get a tattoo of, some sort of corporate logo or name, because there was a girl and she got a tattoo of the Tesco meal deal. It was of a chicken wrap, I think, on a leg. That's enough to get you into Lad Bible these days. How many shares did you get off the back of this one? It doesn't say any more on Lad Bible. That's a shame, isn't it? Damn. I wonder if Claire Reid knows. I wonder if she knows whether or not she's really making an impact on the world or not. He added, if I'm honest, I love my tattoo. It makes people laugh. Everyone's reaction is different. Some people laugh. Others think I'm stupid. Well, fuck them, James. It's a bloody brilliant tattoo. Yes, hear, Claire Reid. Now, onto the all-important question that I know you're all dying to know. Does the ink get James any freebies at his local Tovey Carvery? Well, the answer is no, because he's never tried one. Right. I've never actually tried to get free carvery in a lake. It's never even crossed my mind that. See, he's company man. He's not trying to get anything out of the business. Even though they fired him, his loyalty, his unwavering loyalty, some might say misplaced loyalty, to the Tovey Carvery, it's never waned. Incredible. That's dedication to the cause. Some might say mental illness, but it's not for me to say. He said, then he added to this bombshell, I don't really like him. Oh, wow, plot twist. Okay, steady on, James. Your choice of 5 meats, fresh, steamed veggies, fluffy yet crispy roasties, giant Yorkshire puddings, what's not to like? Oh, he doesn't follow it up with any reasons for it. The love of a Sunday roast is probably more meaningful than the relationship you have with most people. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe it is, Claire Reid. Maybe it is. But God bless you and your sorry attempts at journalism. Right, look, on to this. Look, am I going to apologise? No, I'm not going to apologise. I'm just going to put today's news on the shit list. Today's news. I'm going to underline it as well. There's a little box around it. That might be an idea. Yeah, just really bad. Just really ropey. Just nothing really of much interest. There are a few bits. Builder shits on roof, that sort of thing. But okay, we can get to that. Let's do that now. I think we sort of roughly covered. Driver caught speeding at 110 miles an hour, claims he needed a number 2. Yeah, seems. Oh, the police got a bit sassy about it on social media. Okay, what a surprise. Only 45 likes on that one. BCH road policing. Wow, that sounds like a fucking riot of a Twitter account to follow. Jesus. How many followers have they got? 7? More than me. 16,000! BCH, Bedfordshire, Cambridge and Herts Policing Unit. Please do not use Twitter to report incidents. Dial 101 or 999 for an emergency. Who is following this? 16,000 followers? Yeah. What? Good morning from Team ERPU. This jazz was stopped due to the driver using his mobile phone whilst driving in heavy rush hour traffic. Far from ideal given the conditions. The driver also holds no MOT. Driver reported for both offences. Well done, you. Well, you are out there fighting a good fight, aren't you? Wow. Make sure your vehicle is taxed and MOT'd. You'll never know when you'll be involved in a collision, which isn't your fault. Tax it or lose it. Foreign regged vehicles stopped. Oh, yeah. Racists. Where are they from? Romania? Outrageous. Foreign regged vehicles stopped on the M1, Junction 9. Vehicle had been in the UK for over 1 year. On inspection, front two tyres had cord exposed on the inner edges. 16,000 people are following this account. The fuck? Vehicle seized under VEL rules and driver reported for offences. Heavy fine and points expected. Wow. Do you take the kid as well? Do you impound the kid? Do you arrest the driver? What's the deal? Separate them, put the kid in a cage? That's how they do it these days. Another car stopped in Hatfield due to window tints while you are fighting the good fight. Calibrated device shows that just under 30% of light makes it through. The law demands no less than 70% for front side windows. Driver also uninsured and does not hold a UK licence. That's a bit more serious, isn't it? Than the fucking window tints. Right, this moron, yeah, he's been caught riding dirty, yeah, and with fucking window tints, yeah. He's got no licence, not insured. Obviously, you can't get insured if you don't have a licence, so the two have a tendency to go together. But if you're driving uninsured without a licence, don't have illegal fucking tints, you moron. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. The law around organ donation in England is changing. Pass it on. Maybe more window tints. God. No tax since July either. So it's coming with us. Wow, I bet it's an absolute riot with these guys. I want to do a ride along with them. What you got here? Driving 99 miles an hour. Hoo-wee! No MOT. Oh, dear. Deary me. Well, that's some exciting tweets from the BCH road policing. Wowee. I shall be sure to give them a follow, should I ever consider setting up a Twitter account. Fuck my old boots. Anyway, where were we? Builder shits on roof. I hired a builder to fix my roof, but he had a poo on it instead. He claimed some was shoved down his chimney. Right? Well, how'd you get the picture? Did they do it? One photo shows the culprit in the act. Yeah, it does. Why? Confused. Very confused. There's the Todd. Wow, it's a big one. Bit of paper there as well. Bit of blue roll. Nice. Okay, well, let's find out. Let's get the rub on this. A homeowner was left stunned and revolted after he discovered a builder he had hired to fix a leak had defecated on top of his roof. 38-year-old dad said he felt he'd checked out the company thoroughly before he hired them. I didn't see any reviews that said they Todd on your roof. Really great job. Really nice guys, although did leave a Todd on the roof. 4 stars. He checked the company out thoroughly before he hired them to stop a leak on in his loft at his home in Skegness. But he was horrified to discover one member of the firm's staff had left a large pile of feces behind and claimed some of it had even been put down his chimney. To make matters worse, the grinning culprit had his photograph taken doing the dirty deed and then shared them with friends. The homeowner, who was asked to remain anonymous, said, I needed a leak in my loft fixing. I saw an advertiser in advert in a local brochure. I did my checks. They appeared to be okay, so I asked them to do the work. I went up on the scaffolding and noticed the feces. I was a bit disgusted. I had said to them I would provide toilet facilities in the house and they could use the kitchen when they started the work. They'd even shoved some down the chimney stack. It's dreadful behaviour. 38-year-old was then stunned to find pictures circulating of one of the builders grinning at the photo while doing the act. Skegness is a very small area, he said. He sent the photo to someone and they found their way to me. I asked the director of the company about it and showed him the photos and felt he got very aggressive. It was probably the guy doing the Todd. After refusing to pay, the homeowner was then forced to hire another company to finish the job and double-check anything had been done correctly. He then found another 2 Todds from the other company. Seems like it might be a thing. I had to get another company to finish the job because I was certain they'd not done a good job. Lincolnshire Live has contacted the building firm for a response. This is not the first poo-related incident to take place on the Lincolnshire coast in recent weeks. Only last week, a man was caught on CCTV having a poo outside Ingoldmel's bar before taking a photograph of it. Okie dokie, let's have a little look-see, see what's going on there. Man takes poo outside Ingoldmel's bar, then takes a photograph of it. A bizarre moment has been caught on CCTV. Alright, that is a bizarre moment. That is an unusual incident. Come on, let's go, let's rock and roll. What we got? Let's see that Todd. Come on! Man with nappy fetish in court for girl's shocking 4-hour ordeal. That doesn't sound good. Go on then. Oh, there we go. Yeah, take your time. It's alright, man. Just doing a fucking radio show. Oh, yeah, okay, so it's just loosening the top. Okay, he's going to sit on the bench. Oh, he's going to use the bench as a seat. Well, pop the bum hole over the end. It's not a bad idea, is it? Just, you got to go. Come on, get the pants down. Yeah, that's good. I guess that's smart, is it? Oh, no, you dropped it already, or what's... Yeah, a little wipe? Just a little wipe. No, too much. Go between the legs, mate. I think this reaching around the back routine is not... It's not doing you any favours. Have a little check, make sure it's all right. Another one. Yeah, cool. Pull your strides up. That's it, pal. You know, wearing all white, that's a brave move for someone who poos outdoors. Yep, that's it. Take a little picture with your phone. Yeah, that's just a fucking Todd. Yeah, have a look at that. Oh, wow. That's a good one. Oh, I'll save that for the album. Where is he? Keith Jobby or something? Outrageous. Cool, well, that was some news for you. Here's Dark Mode featuring Jakes and TC by Chrissy Chris. I might put what they call BCH traffic cops. They can go on the shit list. Yeah, live show from a Toby Carvery. That's a solid idea, guys. Joe, I also had the geezers opposite take all my unwanted furniture. They're very good about it. Dark mode. Matt, right. If we send you some shrooms, will you do shrooms and memes? Absolutely not. No way. Jesus, I can't imagine anything worse. Just be me staring off into the distance. Oh. God, down in this bloody sweaty hellhole as well. Terrifying. Right, that's that then. That's Dark Mode, TC, Jakes, Chris, your mum, the guy who works at the laundrette, the bloke who drives the 72 bus, and all of Withdean collabing on that one. So that's an exciting bit of fun. Cocaine and memes, much easier. Yeah, that'll be no problem. Pingers and memes. God. If anyone on the Patreon who hasn't seen yet, there is an episode. The first episode of Whiskey and Memes is up there now. If you're not supporting on the Patreon, you can for like next to fuck all, basically. A couple of quid a month or something. You get Whiskey and Memes, which is exclusive to it. You get Jungle Ate My Hamster. There'll be a new Jungle Ate My Hamster this week, which is an audio book, which is being serialized. And other stuff, generally, you name shout it out. There are bits and bobs. You get the respect of your friends and family, which, if that's something you've been after for a while, that's one way to do it. So, make of that what you will. What else? There are some bits. There were some bits. I'm going to have to resort to doing a sex quiz on the Metro, I think, actually. Test your sex knowledge with our ultimate quiz. Wow, it's ultimate, is it? Jessica Lindsay of the Metro's got 248 shares on it. It's got about 25 questions. So we'll see how I do. I kind of find it hard to take it seriously. Should I? Well, let's see how it goes. Forget the preamble. Okay, guys, we're in for it. It's the metro.co.uk, one of the real stalwarts of high quality journalism in the UK. When other countries from, lesser societies, lesser countries to the UK that perhaps don't have a free press. That's run out. How am I going to put them on my shit list now? They look to the UK and they look at a website like the Metro and they think, wow, that is like the gold standard of journalism. That is really something to aspire to. With stories like this in the side column, Christmas is 4 months away, and of course, Asda is already selling mince pies. Just really, really crucial news. A woman... I'm not going to read that. I'm just going to ponder on it for a while. Anyway, look, this fucking sex quiz. Right, 1. What is the average penis size in the UK? 6 point... What, erect or flaccid? That makes a difference. 6.3 inches, 5.9, 7.02, 6.71. I'm going to go with the smallest, 5.91. Oh, you don't even get to find out at the time. Where exactly is the vagina on a person's body? Wait, what? Above the perineum, but below the labia. Everything between the legs, between the cervix and the vulva, below the hymen. It's everything between the legs. What is this position called? Lazy cunts. Like, not bothering. Lazy cowgirl. Could be, couldn't it? Why not? What percentage of UK men masturbate? 100. Oh, what about people who have disabilities that meant that they wouldn't be able to? Okay, they're not being specific enough. Hot girl semester is the new hot girl summer. Anyway, it's 100%. When is it predicted that more people will be having sex with robots than humans? When's the near it? 2020, next year. What does the CAT sexual technique stand for? Can't actually tell. Coital alignment technique, clitoral adjustment thrusting, cunnilingus and thrusting, careful anal technique. Careful anal technique. What percentage more orgasms do lesbian women have compared to sexual women? They have fewer. It's all lies. Is it illegal to have sex outdoors in the UK? I would imagine so, yes. What is the most common STI in England? Herpes. Name the fetish where a metal rod is inserted into the urethra. That's going on the shit list. Sounding, breaching, stewing, or leading. That could be leading, though, couldn't it? Leading. Which day of the year do millennials have the most sex? Wedding day, Christmas Eve, Valentine's Day, first day of summer. Valentine's Day. No, wedding day. What's the fetish for giants or giantesses officially called? I think it's Amazonophilia. Might be giantism. But giantism is an actual condition. What's the UK's favourite sexual position? I don't know. Doggy. In 2015, study found how many people in the UK had admitted to sex in a public place. No one. 50%. What is the average number of sexual partners people have slept with? These are all very low. Jesus. I'm going to go 9. 9.1. In terms of porn, what does the acronym DP stand for? Double penetration. Come on, man. In the US, what percentage of men have given oral in the last year? Oh, well, at least it's above 50%. 75%. What's the official name for a foot fetish? I'm going to go for podophilia. What's the most common sexual fantasy? Threesome, same-sex encounters, public to threesome. Which part on a woman do heterosexual men find the most attractive? Do you think the picture of the arse there is he had 2 fingers cut off, or are they really deep into her arse? Bum, face, breasts, thighs. Let's go with bum. It's 2019. It's the year of the ass. What is the real-life effectiveness of condoms? They're pretty high. I think it's about, I'm going to go 92%. What is the most Googled sex question last year? Where's the G-spot? How to make a woman orgasm? Can you get rid of herpes? How to make penis bigger? I reckon how to make penis bigger. Okay, submit. 4? I got a 4 out of 22. I mean, I was taking a bit. Yeah, but which? Okay, well, let's go to the top. Okay, let's see. Average penis size is in fact 6.3. Where exactly is the vagina? It's between the cervix and the vulva. No one cares. What is this sex position called? Bouncing spoon. Okie dokie. What percentage of UK men masturbate? 97%. So does it's everyone that can, isn't it? It's like if you have no hands, and like if you're very heavily disabled, I imagine you don't. Estimated that by 2050, more people will be having sex with robots. The CAT sexual technique stands for clitoral alignment technique. Okie dokie. What percentage more orgasms do lesbian women have compared to heterosexual women? 14%. Lies. It is illegal to have sex outdoors in the UK, is it? No, but it's frowned upon. Yeah, I mean, kind of depends where, though, right? What is the most common STI in England? Oh, it's chlamydia. Name the fetish for when a metal rod is inserted down your japs. Sounding. Okay. Millennials have the most sex on Valentine's Day. Macrophilia is the fetish for giant women. What is the UK's favourite position? Missionary. Boring. UK study found out that 43% of people admit to having sex in public. Average number. Yes! Average number of people, sexual partners. 9. I got that one right. Yes! Double penetration. Everyone knows that. Percentage of US men that went down was 55% last year. Got the foot fetish one right. What is the most common sexual fantasy? It's threesomes. And face is apparently the part of a woman that heterosexual men find the most attractive. God. Not their personality or their intelligence. Apparently not. What is the real-life effectiveness of condoms? 85%. Most Google sex question, where is the G-spot? Well, that's a shit-ass fucking quiz, and frankly, I am dumber for taking it, and almost certainly people listening are dumber for having listened or watched me taking it. I'm sorry, I'll never, ever darken your door with a sex quiz on the Metro ever again. I don't know why, not likely to apologise for much in my life. Never apologise, never explain. It's what the Queen Mum always used to say, and I think that's a nice thing to live by. But for that, I will apologise. You know, am I making excuses? Am I blaming it on the fact that it's a slow news week? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm not going to take responsibility for it. No, I am going to blame it on the fact that it is a bit of a slow news week. So hopefully tomorrow it will pick up. Maybe there'll be... oh, God, I don't know. A man found an airport with a suitcase full of like bootleg knees or something. or I don't know, man gets other man stuck in anus for weeks in Penge. That'd be fun to cover, wouldn't it? Or, I don't know, vegans' anus explodes after too many beans. These are the things that we want. You know, Elon Musk has penis extension and now packs a 32-foot girth. These are the stories I dream of. These are the stories that I lay awake at night and just think, yeah, Jeff Bezos has a dozen stray dogs strapped to his face to raise awareness. Yeah, I mean, maybe I should just start making up the news. Maybe we should have a fake news segment. I'll just, fuck it. If there's no decent news, I'll just make it up. The GC invites families of illegal immigrants to live in an enormous vagina. It's warm. It's, you know, it's inviting. It smells it's a bit yeasty, but there's plenty to dine on. Why not? You know, it's better than sex quizzes on the metro. I'm sorry about that. Look, let's have total silence. Cheer ourselves up. Is this what they call a roller? Is it a genre? Please stop. That's what now? Total Science and War. The other side is called Cool and Deadly. And it's on CIA because of reasons, I guess. But I guess because of personal reasons. Miami requests e-scooters to be removed to avoid scootornado. Yeah, God. Well, fucking... I mean, that scootornado, that there would be no clearer example of the imminent threat of the end times. The city of Miami officially called for shared electric scooters to be removed from the streets on Thursday, and pronto, all scooters need to disappear by noon Friday. That's because a Category 3 hurricane, Dorian, referred to as a monster storm by CNN, is destined to make landfall any time now. For the uninitiated, Category 3 hurricanes are, in a word, massive. All of Florida was put under a state of emergency earlier this week. It's going to impact the entirety of Florida, and residents need to be prepared. Acting FEMA Administrator Pete Gaynor said on Friday morning on CNN, New Day. This is very badly written. So, a massive whirlwind of 45-pound Lime scooters whizzing through the air as Floridians are looking for shelter wouldn't necessarily be helpful. Ken Russell, Miami's city commissioner of District 2, called it a potential scootornado in a Thursday tweet. These scooters, yeah, these electric micro scooters that adults are now riding, I've expressed my hatred for them many, many times. Countless times. But somewhere, just deep down, a little bit of me goes, I quite like going on one of those. And do you have any idea how much I hate people that ride those scooters? And then, for me to have to wrestle in my brain with the notion that I'd quite like to go on one, and how much that makes me hate myself. I would put myself on my shit list if the fucking pencil hadn't run out. There's a pencil run out. It's one of those posh pencils, a clicky pencil. Fuck you. Not my chair, not my problem. Oh, Mr. Walkway. Walk me to the building. Fuck you. Walk down me. Drinking out of cups. Anyway, fuck Scootornado. Fuck scooters. Fuck them. Fuck me. Fuck you. Fuck the lot of you. It's the end of the Monday show. It's fine. I'll tell you who not fuck you guys. I'll tell you who the only people in the world that I care about, the only ones that I give a shit about are the ones on the motherfucking VIP list. God damn. What sterling effort they're doing of keeping me out of prison, I guess. Because, devil makes work for idle hands. And, without having this to do, I may well be in the nick for God only knows what. So thank you very much to everyone that is supporting on Patreon. You are all wonderful humans. If you want to, just go to threshold.fm, go to donate, or there is, if you're watching on YouTube, there's a link in the YouTube description of how to go there, support. You get cool shit, you can get your name at the end of the thing, you get access to exclusive content, you get the respect of your friends and family. It's just, that's the dream, isn't it? So thank you very much to Greg Cornford, Oliver Hooper, Tom Ryan, Reece Mosson, Squidgy Beats, Pauly Hutton, Ciarán R, Michael Kedzierski, Matty Tomkins, Dave Long, Joel Potter, Colm Murphy, Sam Howard, Tony J, Richard Patterson, Tom Camm, Stephen Harris, Matthieu Boulard, Jeroen Van Thunderbutt, Mike Pye, Lily Unsub, Richard Franks, Thomas Hall, Chode Ryder, John Finison, BDR Crew, Peter Blatchford, Austin Groove, Cooper, Gennady Lightfield, James Parry, Hendo Bartendo, Lady Scrimpton, Liam the Menace Underwood, Dan fucking Morris, Guy With No STD, Ames MC, Josh Williams, Rob Humphrey, Shibby T, Coco Shiva, Dan Elf from Taran Wilmore, Mr. Pope, Dark Progressive, Psy-Trance, Actually Superior, Drum and Bass, Nicolas Lorcy, Kris Breaks, The Bill, Karissa Barthelson, Odin Basically Full of D, General Jeffrey Flaxes, Matt Wright, Grant Sullivan, Not That, Tom Robinson, Dab Smasher, Connor Smythe, Kevin Kaiser, Chris Shaw, Cosmic Wolf, Meatloaf, Nick Brock, Sean Simpson, Robin Card, Hugh Downer, Sarah Hunt, The Hitchmuffs, L Tech, Willay, Ben Vega, Dan Tweedler, Bezalazar, Big Wodge, My Hill, Marty Danny, Nick Fleming, Carl Lewis, Gordon and Liz, Carl Williams, Tom Skipper, unfortunately is George DC, Anthony Sharp, Claudio Loveshmere, Benish Ramoshe, Timid, John Forsyth, PSN Godlike, and MC Hammer Daddy. Ooh, MC Hammer Daddy, he's your new stepdad and he fucks your mom. Guys, thank you for listening. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Sweet Johnny's going to be back on the show tomorrow because he's a Tuesday boy. It's just how he chooses to live his life. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to celebrate it. You just have to just let him get on with it. Guys, I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Just go about your business and go on to try and live a life of religious fulfillment. Okay, goodbye.